Hey guys, what's up? This is Little Toolbox. This is x-sabers. So yeah, I run two of these guys just because you recycle pretty much. You'll get like either pretty much you'll get Boggle Knight if you have them in the graveyard or Voltrol pretty much. I run three Focal Knights just because it's like a threatening roar. You pretty much say stop attack. Card's pretty good. And it's a 3-star tuner, especially with Voltrol effect and Bogle Knight. I run 3 Bogle Knights just because. Oh yeah, first turn OTK with Bogle Knight, a different like x-saber or something like that, like Airbellum or something like that, like first turn OTK. I run 2 balls. People don't run these just because you pay 1,000, but I run them just because if you're losing, you can just say him, and you, like if you're down by like 1,000, you just keep losing 1,000 until you gain like a monster or something, like field advantage. Um, Ember's Blade, just because it's a card, it's a pretty good card. It's like you go get 1 4 lower x-saber monster whenever the card's destroyed. The main card I like in the whole deck are the Voltrolls, just because special summon when you have 2 or more, and you go get once per turn you can special summon 1, and it's like first turn. It's like an OTK if you get this first turn, especially with 2 in hand. It's like OTK with 2. One second just to go get a rescue cat, or if I use it like Emer's Blade or something, Ball Hall. The staples of the deck pretty much are the 3 Dark Souls because of the 3 Dark Souls, 3 Airbelloms, and the rescue cat. Just because of the rescue cat, you pretty much go get this first turn sync up. It's like first turn OTK with this pretty much. Like same thing with the Voltrolls and the Boggle Knights and everything. It's a great deck. The spells. A lot of people don't run Saber Slash just because it's not very good. I run it. In regular tournaments, it's a pretty good card, especially whenever you're playing against Black Wings. If you're playing against Black Wings and they have field advantage, and you get special summon at least 3 at a time, you can pretty much say destroy your field. I'm planning on adding another Saber Vault. A lot of people don't run it just because it's a field spell card. I like it just because it gains 100 for the stars, but the bad thing is you lose 1 spell. You lose the defense by the stars, but I'm adding in this another one. Like staple cards like Bug, Brain, Giant Trunade. I run Giant Trunade, MST, Heavy Storm to get rid like the back row. I did run a Cold Wave. It didn't work out. I would just run these 3 if I were you. Giant Trunade, Heavy, and MST, just to get rid of their back row so they won't have nothing whenever you attack directly. Brain Control, no brainer on that. Mind Control, still no brainer. Go get their tuner or regular monster sync up. Gold Scarfagus, I'm thinking about taking this card out just because you have to wait 2 turns before you even get to use the card, and it's pretty much I'm either dead or alive, or I already won. And last but not least, my body, just because they say Lightning B, Mirror Force, or anything like that, I can just say body and my monster stays. And last but not least, the traps. Pretty much staple cards. Dimensional Prism, no brainer. Just get rid of their Stardust. Solemn, still no brainer. Stop anything. Mirror Force, no brainer. Torrential Tribute and Gotham's Mercy Call, pretty much. I run Torrential, no brainer, and the Gotham's. It's pretty much. It's like you already use their effect and effects and everything. It's a good card, especially the sideboard against anything. And I don't run no bottomless instead, so I run 3 saber holes. Just because it's like a bottomless, you can get rid of their rescue cat or anything like bottomless can't, but you can add a bottomless. A lot of people run bottomless and like maybe 1 of these guys. I run 3 and it's worked out pretty well. So yeah. Sideboard, the extra deck, sideboard, your sideboard pretty much, like safe roll cards. Legitio Master for Glads, DD Crows for, like, Infertities and Light Storm. Puppet King, pretty much, for gadgets. Whenever they get the gadget from their hand, you can say Puppet King, you have a field at least. 2 System Downs, awesome card, especially when you top deck both of them against Machinas. Probation, just like, no. Colway sideboard, just of its, Cold of the Agony. I run this because of Gladiator Beast. It loses effect whenever it's special summoned, pretty much. Yeah. It's a good card against Gladiator Beast. Trap Dash you, Tune Your Scheme for Synchro Cat and all that stuff. And another Golems just in case if I'm playing against another x-saber deck. I can go get that. Extra deck's pretty simple, pretty much. Stardust, Black Rose, Goyo, Brionic, Alacaster, Magical, Mistworm. Mistworm! Great card. Very good card in this deck just because you can sync up 2 Dark Souls and an Airbellum. You go get two X-Saber monsters and you get bounce 3 cards back. Chimera Tech for the Machinas, for Cyber Dragon. Thought Rail, very good card, especially if you're like, if there's like any burn decks or anything, you pretty much gain life points back. X-Saber card, I run one Wayne just because of the warrior types, like the Boggle Knights and all that stuff, and it's a pretty good card. I'm getting another one of these, so I'll be running 2 Highlands just because you do Rescue Cat and you pretty much, it's like a heavy storm. You get to destroy 3 of their back rows, up to 3 on the field, so you pretty much like get that out. It's pretty much game. 2 Umbrellas, or X-Saber Umbrella, or however you pronounce it. 2 of these. I did run 3, but it didn't do too well. So I ran 2 just because it's an easy 7-star and pretty much. And last but not least, my favorite synchro card, Golems. Golems is a game winner right here, especially with Airbellum and Highland, especially with Highland, just because it's like a heavy storm and everything. If you get these out, it's pretty much a game. Just shake their hand and say good game, pretty much. It's very good. I came in 4th at a local tournament. Luckily, I beat the 1st place pretty much. So yeah, the deck is pretty well. So try to build it. If you can't see anything, just post a comment saying what pretty much you run. I'll probably give you the deck list, or I might redo it. Just ask for another video. So I'll try to redo it if you can't see anything. Just like message me and all that stuff. So peace. Littletoolbox out.